What is up, people? How are you guys doing? I hope great. This is your friend Ashish, and today I'll be talking about zero infinitives, also known as bare infinitives. In the last lesson, we talked about what is an infinitive, how does it look like, how do we use it, what are the functions it performs. In this lesson, we'll understand what is a zero infinitive. It's very complicated, it's very difficult to understand, but don't worry, we'll make it easy. I'm not making you scared, man. We'll definitely make it easy. All you have to do is watch it till the end. All right, let's do it. So before we understand what is a bare infinitive, what is a zero infinitive, let us just quickly understand what is an infinitive in English. Okay. An infinitive in English is nothing but the base form of the verb. To plus first form of the verb. Please understand. Looks like a verb. It looks like a verb. It is made out of a verb, but it does not work as a verb. Interesting, right? It looks like a verb, it is made out of a verb, but it does not work as a verb. Then what does it work as? What does it act as? It acts as a noun. It acts as a noun, as an adjective, and as an adverb as well. When it works as a noun, it can be the subject of the sentence, the object of the sentence, and the subject complement. And obviously, it can be adjectives and adverbs as well. Right? So, we'll take some examples and quickly understand this. To smoke causes cancer. What causes cancer? When you ask, you get your subject, which is to smoke. What is it? Infinitive. To plus first form of the verb, not working as a verb. Please understand, it's working as a noun, working as the subject of the sentence. You can also say smoking causes cancer. That would be a gerund. Next example. I want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. What is the infinitive? Very simple. To dance. What is it working as? It's working as a noun, as the object of the verb want. You always want something, right? You want a lot of things. You want a lot of people. What do I want here? What do I want here? I want to dance. I want to dance. So, to dance is the object of the verb want. Okay, let's look at the next example. All she wants is to cry. What is the subject here? All she wants. What is the infinitive? Clearly, you can see to cry. But what is it working as? Is it working as the subject of the sentence? No. All she wants is the subject. Is it working as the object of the sentence? No, it can't because we don't have an action verb. Then what is it working as? It's working as the subject complement. All she wants is the subject, and to cry is giving a new name to the subject. All she wants. This is what she wants. She wants to cry. All right. So here it's working as a subject complement. Let's look at the next example. We went outside to eat. We went outside to eat. What is the infinitive here? Simple, right? To eat. What is it working as? Is it working as the subject or the object or the subject complement? None of them. It's not working as the subject because we is the subject. It's not working as the object of the verb because we do not have a transitive verb. It's not working as the subject complement. Then what is it working as? It's working as an adverb because it's telling us why we went outside. It's working as an adverb telling us the reason why we went outside. Why did we go outside? To eat. Okay, let's look at the next example. She is the girl to kiss. She is the girl to kiss. Okay, no distraction. What is the infinitive here? To kiss. Clearly you can see that. What is it working as? It's working as an adjective here. It's modifying the noun girl. She's the girl. Which girl? To kiss. That's how damn good she is. So this is what an infinitive here. It is nothing but the base form of the verb. And you just have seen it can be a noun, it can be an adjective, it can also be an adverb as well. But please understand, when we talk about zero infinitives or bare infinitives, they do not perform all these functions. They cannot be the subject of the sentence, they cannot be the object of the main verb, they cannot be the subject complement, or they cannot be the adjective of the sentence, they cannot be the adverb of the sentence. Then what do they do? Before that, let us understand what is a zero infinitive. A zero infinitive, also known as a bare infinitive in English, is nothing but an infinitive form that is not preceded by the particle to. It does not have to in it. Okay, like a full infinitive, it does not have the particle to in it. and it works as the object complement. All right, it gives information about the object of the main verb. It modifies it. Now we'll look at some scenarios, some cases where we use bare infinitives or zero infinitives. So guys, these are the following cases or situations where we use zero infinitives. Number one, after the object of these verbs of perception. All right. Number two, after modal auxiliary verbs. Number three, after the phrases had better and would rather. And number four, after the object of the verbs let and make. Now let us look at these cases one by one and understand. Case number one. This is the case where we use zero infinitives after the object of these verbs of perception. Let's take some examples. I saw her compete in a singing competition last week. What is the zero infinitive here? Is it difficult to find out? Okay, let's just find out the action verb here. What is the main verb? What is the action verb here? Saw, right? I is the subject, saw is the main verb. I saw what? I saw her compete in a singing competition last week. So compete is working as a zero infinitive, modifying the object her. All right, it's giving more information about it. She heard me cry in my room. What is the zero infinitive here? Very simple. Cry is the zero infinitive, right? Heard is the main verb, me is the object, and cry is just giving information about it, is modifying it. She heard me cry in my room. So actually the complete object is me cry in my room. She heard what? Me cry in my room. Where cry is just giving information about the object me. So it's working as the object complement. What is an object complement? An object complement is nothing but a noun or a pronoun or an adjective that just gives information about the object, that either renames the object or tells more about it, or tells the condition or the state it is in. Okay, so here our object complement cry is just giving information about the object me. Now I want to guys ask you a question. This is the sentence. Now tell me what is our infinitive here. You can pause the video here and tell me. All right, I hope you guys have done it. Let's do it together now. We want to see you perform tomorrow. What is the infinitive here? Guys, we have two infinitives here. One is the full infinitive and the second one is the zero infinitive. To see is the full infinitive. How? We want what? You always want something or somebody. What do we want here? We want to see. So to see is working as an object of the verb want, is working as a noun. I want to see, a full infinitive, okay? I want to see you perform tomorrow. Perform is the zero infinitive coming next to the object of the verb see. Alright, coming next to the object you. Perform is the zero infinitive here, is modifying the object you. Alright, is giving information about it. I want to see you perform tomorrow, where you is the object of the verb see and perform is just modifying it. So guys, you can have multiple infinitives in your sentence. You don't have to be scared. You just have to understand all these infinitives and you'll understand them and you'll identify them. Simple, right? Okay, cool. Now we'll just look at case number 2. Here we use zero infinitives after modal auxiliary verbs. What are modal auxiliary verbs? Can, could, may, might, should, shall. All these verbs that you see on your screen are modal auxiliary verbs. So whatever the verb that we use after these verbs, after these modal auxiliary verbs, is nothing but a zero infinitive. Let us take some examples and understand this. You can do anything. Yes, you can do anything. What is our zero infinitive here? Very simple. Do. You can do anything. But guys, please think, is it really working as an infinitive here? Do we really have a verb here? What does a zero infinitive do? It works as an object complement. Do we have an object here? We don't. How can we have an object in our sentence when we don't have an action verb? So is it really working as a zero infinitive, as an infinitive at all? Is it really working as an infinitive? I don't think so. I don't think it's working as an infinitive. I think it's a verb. I think it's a main verb. It's an action verb, right? Because if it's not a verb, how can it be a complete sentence? Because we all know that in order to have a complete sentence, we have to have a main verb. And can is not a main verb. It is a modal auxiliary verb. It is not a main verb. So in order to complete our sentence, we have to have a main verb. So it has to be a main verb. But is it a main verb? I don't think so. That's how the rule is. It is a zero infinitive. After all the modal auxiliary verbs, whatever comes is our zero infinitive. So this is nothing but a zero infinitive. But I do not think it's an infinitive. I think it's a verb. But that does not change the fact that it is a zero infinitive and it's a rule and everybody knows it and you have to follow this. Okay. Let's look at the next example. He should speak less and do more. He should speak less and do more. What is the infinitive here? Simple, speak. He should what? Speak less and do more. Do is also our zero infinitive because we just combine two sentences together. I could have said he should speak less and he should do more, but I did not do that. I saved some words, right? I made it look easy, right? So he should speak less and do more, where speak and do are zero infinitives. And one more important thing, guys, there are two modal auxiliary verbs which have to in them. These are have to and out to. So you cannot remove the to from these phrases. You cannot say I have go to your place. You have to say I have to go to your place. You cannot say I out respect my parents. You have to say I out to respect my parents. So this is one thing that you have to keep in your mind. Please understand this. Now let us look at case number 3. In case number 3, we follow a zero infinitive after these phrases, after had better and would rather. Let us take some examples. I'd rather stay single my whole life than marry you. Would rather is used to make a decision out of the choices that you have. So I have two choices. I can marry you or I can stay single my entire life. And what did I choose? I chose to be single my entire life. So I'd rather stay single. Stay is the zero infinitive coming next to the phrase would rather, right? I'd rather stay single. I'd rather be at my place. I'd rather not say anything. I'd rather be, right? So whatever comes after would rather is nothing but a zero infinitive. So we have two infinitives here. I'd rather stay single my whole life than marry you. Marry is also a zero infinitive here. Okay. Let's look at the next example. You'd better sleep now. You'd better sleep now. You had better sleep now. It simply means it is the time for you to sleep. So we use had better to talk about the things that we should do. All right. So here our zero infinitive is sleep. So whenever we have these expressions, so whatever the verbs that come after these expressions are nothing but zero infinitives. Okay. Let us take some examples of case number 4 where we use zero infinitives after the object of the verbs let and make. Example number 1. I always let people do what they want. I always let people do what they want. What is the main verb here? Let. People is the object of the verb let. And what is the zero infinitive? The zero infinitive is coming after the object of the verb let, which is do. I always let people what? Do what they want. So do is working as a zero infinitive here, is working as a bare infinitive. Let's look at the next example. She does not let me do my thing. She does not let me do my thing. She doesn't let me do my thing. What is the zero infinitive here? Very simple. Do. She does not. Let is the main verb. Me is the object of the verb let. And do is the zero infinitive. She does not let me what? Do my thing. Alright. Now let's look at the next example. Rahul makes me laugh all the time. Rahul makes me laugh all the time. What is the zero infinitive here? Quite simple to identify, right? The zero infinitive here is laugh. Rahul is the subject, makes is the main verb, is the action verb. Me is the object of the verb makes. Rahul makes what? Me. Laugh is giving information about the object me. Rahul makes me laugh all the time. So laugh is the zero infinitive here, working as the object complement. Let us take one more example. I will make you dance. I will make you dance. What is the zero infinitive here? Quite simple. Dance. I will what? I will make you dance. What is the main verb? Make. What is the object? You. And dance is working as the object complement, giving information about the object you. I will make you dance. It's just providing us more information about the object. So guys, please remember we use zero infinitives after the object of these verbs let and make. So I hope you guys understood what is a bare infinitive. I hope you guys now know how to use it. I know it's a very complicated topic, very difficult to understand, but guys, I think we just have made it easy. I pray we have. And if you still have any questions, any doubts, do let me know. If you need more examples of any cases, feel free to ask me for more examples. I'll give you more examples, don't worry. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, do not go without subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you very soon. Till then, keep learning, have fun. I'm out.